What's up YouTube, Jay here. Real quickly wanted to show you something kind of cool. I just noticed it a couple days ago and I hadn't videoed it yet. One of my Anubias flowered. There's a little bud right there and it's on a white leaf, but you can't really tell because the light's reflecting. So thought that was kind of cool. I hadn't seen an Anubias do that before. And I think it's because of what I did with my lights. I've been reading a lot on lighting, spectrums, and color temperatures and all that lately, and what I learned that I didn't know before was red light or pink light, I forget what nanometers it is, but light that's high in red wavelength encourages flowering in plants, and then light in the blue spectrum encourages kind of the leaf growth and bushy compact growth. So right now this is just with the 5000 Kelvin max plant growth bulb on. It's the pink bulb, so I don't know how good the color shows on the camera, but this is the red bulb, and that's I think what encouraged the Anubias to flower. I used it in my 29 gallon, but I guess I didn't have any flowering plants in there, so that's why they never did it before. But now that it's so close to this Anubias, I'm expecting quite a few more of them to start flowering, I guess. I think that one in the back is actually about to do it too on that stalk. And I got a new leaf right there, another one right there, one in the back, lighter green. So all my Anubias, which are usually slow growers, are sprouting new leaves in pretty quick succession. So I thought that was pretty cool. So this is just a tank with the red bulb on, and so then when it said they need blue growth, I think that's why when you add the 10K bulb, I think that's why it gives it a really nice overall color, temperature and appearance, because 10K bulbs are more of a crisp white light, and they're a little bit higher in the blue spectrum. So a lot of people, when they tell you what's the best, Kelvin temperature for plants, most people say either 6500 to 6700 Kelvin bulbs, because those are what they call, I guess, full spectrum daylight bulbs, which, kind of simulate, I guess, midday sun, but they've always looked so yellow, at least to me. I don't like the color, how they appear, despite the fact they might be good for plants. So I think by pairing the 10K with the 5000 Kelvin, it does the same thing, but it gives you or at least in my opinion, it gives the tank a better appearance. So anyways, just a real quick video. I wanted to show you guys the Anubias growing and kind of talk about the bulbs. Another thing that I've changed up with this tank, and I think that's helped with the algae, is I've really lowered my lighting period. A lot of stuff with aquarium is trial and error. You have to learn stuff firsthand. But once again, like most people recommend to do lights for like 10 to 12 hours for your plants, and really I think that was just contributing to my algae in my 29 gallon when it was up. And in my other tanks, I was following that rule as well. So what I've been doing with this tank, you see my angel, I don't know what he's doing. What I've been doing with this tank is I've only been keeping the lights on for 7 hours a day. The red light comes on first, and that's on by itself for 2 hours. And then the 10K bulb comes on for 3 hours. So, and it's like a midday burst where both bulbs are on, and then that turns off, and then the 5000 Kelvin stays on for another 2 hours. So it's 2, and then 3 with both, and then 2 again at the end of the day. So 7 hours total, and I think that's really helped with my algae. The algae that I did have in the aquarium is starting to die back, and I haven't seen any new growth, really at all. Like, I haven't scrubbed my glass in probably 5 or 6 days, and it's still about as clean. So just thought I'd show you guys that. Thought it was pretty cool. As always, I really appreciate everybody that watches my videos, and I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the week. See you guys.